Hey, yo! Welcome back to the Doug and Beyond. So we had a lot of rule changes now coming up and being voted on just recently in the owners meeting with the coaches and everything. And some of these rules should have been implemented a long time ago, and it's finally due for them to be in here, which is pretty awesome. First, we have this rule actually was changed a couple years ago in the playoffs with the overtime rule, where we had usually player team that gets first possession, if they score it, game's over. That has been in the regular season and was basically a major factor in a lot of decisions for the game and who's gonna win it. And now it is finally going to both sides get possession no matter what happens on the first one. If the team gets a field goal, touchdown, or field goal, it goes and gives the other team a chance, which again should have been in forever. It is just kind of was always a stupid rule, like, oh hey, like if you look at so many teams are like, are you kidding me? Like now, like we have to completely, like, your defense is always 100% reliable for some plays throughout the game, which could be massive and changing, and sometimes the defense actually scores more than the offense does in some games. But like, you're just depending straight up, hey, like go out in there and just kill them on this drive so we can get back. Now it's like, all right, go do your thing, but we'll have a chance to redeem ourselves in the other way. But I'm happy it's finally here. It should have been in so long ago. It is insane. Now we have other ones like the tush push has been a major talking point for the last few years, and it's been basically kind of like, should it be legal in any way? The Packers in the meeting actually sought out to ban it because they were trying to look out for player health and safety concerns, which that has been obviously also a huge point. A lot of players are saying that the field needs to be fixed, and like on no turf, just grass, it hurts, it injures them and gives them, it's not real grass, so they're not getting the real like support. But that's not really what is going on obviously right now. It is the tush push, but there has actually been stats that there has been no injury in that when that play has actually been used, and obviously 99% of the time it's the Eagles, and they're doing it so well basically every single play. I think I saw two of them in the past couple years actually be stopped for any more yardage, but after that they're just like, all right, yep, we're going back in. But like, you can see it happening, and you still are like, all right, is this going to be the time where they start to realize how to stop this, or are they just going to straight up run him 8 yards into the end zone? And that's how he always gets rushing yards on him. But yeah, it is now going to be pushed back until May for the league's meeting in Minnesota. So that's me. I don't know. I don't mind it. Hey, stop it. That's what my thing is. Like, either you master it yourself as a team and help yourself get the couple more yards on the play, or figure out how to stop it. It's not hurting anyone. It's just a play. Literally, you know it's coming, so just I know it's easier said than done it 1,000%, but just try and figure out how to stop it. That's why it's been taking so long to actually ban it, because is it bannable? It's a play that doesn't hurt anyone, and it works. That's yeah. But yeah, we also have some other ones here, changing the touchback at the receiving team's own 35-yard line up from the 30-yard line. I think that actually changed the last couple years, about 2 years ago, I think, or last year. But they're trying to probably maybe stop some touchbacks and be like, hey, we're 5 years up now on the field. Don't kick it into the end zone all the time. Give us touchbacks. Try and have it run it up. That's, I think, what they're trying to do here. The same thing here with the change of onside kick rules. How you basically had to tell the refs, like, hey, I'm going to do an onside kick. I think they were trying to have it where it could be, it will be played at any time in the game. But now they're saying it will remain limited to the fourth quarter, and the topic will be also revisited in May. So we can see a change on that. Then we're looking to have regular season overtime periods will remain also at 10 minutes, and it will guarantee at least one side. They were trying to push it, I think, to 12 minutes on that one. And the elimination of an automatic first down from defensive holding penalties and was proposed by the Lions, but did not pass either. It doesn't say anything about that being pushed back. I think it just didn't pass in general. And then also, this is pretty big also. It kind of changes the way playoffs are seen in a way. Owners are also tabled the proposal, which I think will also come back up in May, but I'm not sure about this. But the Lions propose this as to how to seed the playoffs. Teams strictly on regular season records, which can no longer guarantee a home game for division winners. So, yeah, we've seen a whole bunch of that where it's like, hey, like how are they home? They had a worst record, all that kind of stuff. So, in general, because obviously you have 6 divisions along the 3 on each side, basically. NFC, AFC, all 3 sides. And then we have the first down measurements will now be changed to on-camera basis. So like VAR, if you watch soccer or anything like now baseball has the ABS. So you have all these cameras everywhere, and it's going to be probably able to like send a laser onto like a camera showing like first down, and this is the ball this much over, this much behind. But the change will be mainly there. Obviously they've been there, and it's if you've been to a football game, I'm just gonna give you a heads up, and maybe a spoiler if you have not already noticed this, but there's no lines in the field. Just saying that there's no starting line, and there's no first down line on the field. It's all what the players have been trained for, and they can see the change. That's what they're trained for. They're 7.5 feet tall, maybe 8 feet tall. Those orange. I'm completely blanking on what they are. The chain crew, basically the orange orange parts of the chain. And obviously you're gonna be like, oh hey, like that's me an in-person thing. So they're probably never ever gonna get rid of that, but they're gonna have the lasers. I'm gonna assume it's gonna be lasers or something, just showing like, hey, like this is where the football is. This is first down, and you're over it or you're not over it. So hopefully things like that should take a lot quicker of a time instead of having them run out and go, okay, we're good, and do that. All right, yep, we're good. First down, no first down. So again, some of them should have been like this for a very long time, especially with the overtime rule, getting both possessions on the way. And some of them I don't think will ever be an actual rule, as they're just plays here and going around, and maybe the minutes, but I don't know. That could definitely change some things along the way for points and possessions and how people do it. But in the end, where it looks like we're moving in a pretty good direction with some new rule changes, and make this actually a little bit more interesting this year, and see, awesome. Always see what happens, and it's going to be very exciting. So I'll see you on the next one. Peace!